Oh, people, summer is in the air. As you guys already know, thank you for tuning in to the Empower Hour. We are keeping you posted in terms of what's going on in the community. We have two exceptional events coming up this coming Saturday, July 8th. We have the OFC Family Day Pool Party from 11 to 4. We have the one and only Velcia Scott, the project coordinator, is going to be on with us to share all the details about the event so you guys can participate. And we have the Spice Island annual festival happening. Actually, it's an all-day event at Venet Park. And we have the one and only Gemma Raeburn with us today to share all what's going to be going on. Guys, it is a packed show today. Stay tuned, sit back, prepare yourself for some entertainment today on the Empower Hour.
I think this is me. Welcome to the Empower Hour. We bring power to the people because the people have the power. This squad's going to entertain, enlighten, and empower y'all. I'm Queen Kaya, joined by Pharaoh Hammond Freeman and Gina the Great. But before we do anything else, like always, we're going to bless this show and our kings and queens listening.
Blessed melanated rising, my people. I am so grateful to life. I'm grateful to God, our creator, and I'm grateful to our ancestors for creating another opportunity for us to be able to get on here today. And I just ask that the time that we spend, let it be very entertaining for all our listeners. Let it be uplifting. Let it be inspiring. Let it be encouraging. Let it be motivating. But most importantly, dear ancestors, let it be empowering for each and every one of our listeners. And I'm just calling in that spirit of love, light, unity, great health, heightened consciousness, peace, love, and joy to each and every one of our listeners right now. Hotep, amen, ashe, aibobo. Blessed rising queens. How are you guys doing, man? How are you guys doing in the LBC? I don't know where the LBC part came from. Just ignore that last part.
But... Well, for me, it means Little Burgundy community, so that works.
Yes. I love it. I love that, Gaia. Good.
Yeah, that's perfection. That is perfection.
Beautiful people. So as we are now getting ready to transition and go into Parlay with the People, I want to just remind you guys that you are awesome. We appreciate having you guys always tuning in and listening. I want to also just remind you guys, mental health is super important. Know that now the OFC, we can offer support thanks to the partnership that we have with the psychotherapist, Dr. Joan Samuel Dennis, founder of The Healing Journey. So we definitely putting that out. I'm looking forward to talking more about that and for letting you guys know more about the initiatives coming up. But in the meantime, between time, just think about yourselves. Make sure you're feeling good in the moment. If you're not feeling good in the moment, stop, pause, check what you're doing, where you're at, who you're with, because your spirit is trying to talk to you. So that's really what it is right now. Stay tuned as we come back with Parlay with the People.
Just take a quick positive cause just to shout out our homegirls, Kemba and Andrea from Keen Real Estate Group. Whenever you're thinking real estate, whenever you're thinking investments, whenever you're thinking about planning for the long term, think Keen Real Estate Group. They're generating wealth for generations. KeenGroup.ca. If your goal is to purchase a car and to make the process as simple as possible, just get a car broker, guys. You just get a car broker. Big shout out to our homeboy, Hamsdale Jacques, the owner of hjcourtierauto.com. That's HJCOURTIERAUTO.com. If you're a small to medium-sized business and you're getting started and you're ready to go to that next level, what do you need? You need a phone line and you need a website. Think Mainstream Digicom. They got all your telecommunication needs checked. MainstreamDigicom.com. You're trying to get out on the web. You're trying to understand how to navigate through ads. Check out Java Logics for all your marketing, your digital marketing. Where would we be without Preston? I don't even know. Check out Java Logics. I give thanks to Preston for what he's done for the OFC. The amount of positive reviews we've gotten from all his referrals, we're proud to stand behind his work. Check out javalogics.com. No, it's not just because he's my brother. It's because you can't talk hip-hop in Montreal without saying M-City Solo. Guys, check out his latest project, In My Fields, available on mcitysolo.com. If it's not one of the hardest new EPs to hit Montreal, come and let me know. You already know. It's your boy, Pharaoh, bigging up, mcitysolo.com. Keeping the culture alive. I gotta give thanks to West Can Folk Performing Company. For the last 40 years plus, they've been promoting our culture through song, drum, and dance, educating youth, the children, the seniors. Just check them out, westcanfolk.com.
Girl, what are you cooking?
My curry chicken.
Ooh, you're burning it.
Oh, gosh, it looks so...
It's okay, girl. You need the Curry House. They have the best Caribbean food in town. 2 locations in Montreal, West Island, and Côte-Neige. For more information, follow Caribbean Curry House, MTL. Don't forget to mention the Empower Hour for your 10% discount.
So, who placed in the order?
Me.
DeVito, WizKid, Burna Boy. Those are just some of the big names that's blessed Montreal thanks to Afrobeats Montreal. Definitely check out Afrobeats MTL for all concerts, show listings, everything that has to do with Afrobeats in the city. Check out Afrobeats MTL. One full circle. We are the Melanated Community Resource Hub and Network. What does that mean? We're here for each other.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people.
Parlay with the people. Parlay with the people, y'all.
Blessings, 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 guys. I am super excited to be able to connect with our sister Gemma Raeburn. She's the founder, creator, and president of Playmas Montreal. She's a huge contributor in the community when it comes to culture, when it comes to education, when it comes to empowerment of our community. She is one of our pioneers, so I'm very blessed to be able to have her on the show with us today. Greetings, Gemma. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you very much, Pharaoh. It's so nice to be with you.
Good,
it's our first time doing an interview together.
It's our first. Really, Gemma? No, we need to do this more often. No. We have to take some time. True, you're one of the featured guests that we had for the community and business team meeting. I remember that. And next up, all right. So next is to do a full interview, give a good half-hour deep dive, 45 minutes deep dive, where we talk a bit about the history of Playmas and what you're currently doing and where you're going. But today, I want us to focus because, as we know, summertime in the city, there's a lot of things going on in Montreal. So I want to give an opportunity just for you to, one, talk about some of the things that you've been doing and what you have coming up.
Okay, great. Thank you for this opportunity. Well, I've been around here quite a long time. I came to Canada back in 1964 when I was just a little girl. Went to school, most of my schooling here. Went to McGill University, did marketing and public relations. And
that's why you're so good with the people. Okay.
yeah, good school, McGill. and I worked for Bank of Montreal for for 35 years. I've been retired now for about 8 years. So I've been around doing a lot of things. At Bank of Montreal, I didn't just.
I was going to say you retired from Bank of Montreal, but you definitely did not retire from community work. Because exactly. I think you doubled down because now I feel like yes, you're doing more than ever. So that's awesome.
Exactly. And when I started my community advocacy was when I was 9 years old in Grenada. I was born in Grenada, the beautiful little island. And I started at 9 years old, gathering the kids in my area, where I lived, in my village in Westerhall, St. David. And I would gather them at summertime and do summer school. I was only 9. And I would teach them what I learned in my school. I went to St. Joseph's Convent in Grenada. Right. So I would gather them, and then at the end of the summer, My mom would make beautiful little clothes for these kids. And I would invite the parents and have them parade up and down. And I didn't even know it was a fashion show I was doing. But in Little Grenada, in the village, I was doing a fashion show in, what was that, 1960, whatever.
Yes.
And I know. When I came to Canada and I saw this happening, I said, wait a minute. I was doing this fashion show in Grenada. And I know now you can get paid for that.
Right. No, and you know what's funny? Like what I always tell people, like you could tell people who are genuine about doing work in community when it's like it's something that it's part of your nature, something you've been doing even before, like anything, before there was a pay to it, before there was a thing. It's like it's something instinctually in you, something that comes from your heart, something that comes from your soul. Like those are the genuine community builders, you know. Like so I'm again, like I said at the beginning, I'm really happy to know you, happy to connect with you, happy to work with you, because you are genuine in terms of what you're doing for the people.
Thank you. There's a friend of mine here who always tells people, she said, one day I went to Gemma's house and I saw her with a bunch of little kids under a coconut tree and she was teaching them. Some of them were even older than I was.
Wow.
But it was really, really nice. I mean, I just grew up with that. I saw my mom was very involved in the community and in the church, in our village where we lived. My dad had some estates and he would always bring fruits for the kids. And oh my God, I just grew up like that. So when I came to Canada, I was only 12 years old. And I got involved in my school. I went to Darcy McGee High School, got involved with my school singing. I used to sing. I took opera training. Nobody knows that, but
I was about to say,
sing opera when I was like, 13, 14. My mom played the organ in the church in Park Extension, St. Francis of Assisi Church, and I was the soloist. And there again, I got all the kids from the school and formed a choir. And we went to different seniors' homes and we would sing and I would teach them to sing and everything. I don't sing anymore though.
Yeah, you see that's
hire
important.
Me.
I was gonna say no, but you see, but you're not singing, but you're still doing the work. And actually, I know we're here to talk about the event that you have coming up on the 8th, but I do still want to give you a shout out for what you've done with the students and in terms of the scholarship program and stuff that you have set up. So if you could just share a little bit about that, because again, it's just in line with
I went full circle. I got the kids again together and formed the Playmas Montreal GemStars. The GemStar Scholarship Fund, and I partnered with my old employer, Bank of Montreal, and they have come on board as one of my biggest supporters, and they are sponsoring the scholarships. We're giving $1,500 scholarship to each student. We graduated our first 4 students on June the 9th. We've had a program that I've instituted called the Circle of Excellence, where we build in excellence in our community with the young people. So we target grade 11 high-performing students. Most of them are on the honor roll or very close to it. And we mentor them. So we have community mentors who mentor them for the whole year and see them through and support them. And then the event was a graduation and it was really wonderful. The mentors turned up, parents, grandparents, teachers, community presidents. WIPCA was there, Barbados House was there. It was wonderful. And and we gave out our scholarships and helping them to go to CJEP.
See, I love that. And again, it's encouraging. And because a lot of times, there's a lot of these grants and stuff that are for underprivileged and different things like that. But I think there's a value in encouraging those who are striving. It's like giving them a reward for doing well. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I love that. I love that idea. It's because it's a lot of times people take it for granted and they're like, they're smart, they're fine. But no, you should encourage them, continue, because it gets harder, right? So, it's good to be able to offer them that support.
Yeah, and what we find is that we did a lot of research, and there's a lot of students who are doing well, but without the support and the mentorship, and a lot of them are from single parents and whatnot, they still have the same challenges, but they're smart. So they really need help. And we don't want them to fall off the grid.
That's it.
We want them to continue. And this is what we're focusing on. High-performing Black students who are involved in their community, who are on the honor roll, are doing very well in school. And this is what the Circle of Excellence is all about.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm definitely looking forward to participating in the next one coming up next year, I guess, if that's what it is. I just said a date. I just remembered. I think, as you just said a date, I now remember why I missed it, because I was going through a thing, and I think I had a funeral to go to. Unfortunately, like it's just way too many funerals. We're losing way too many people, and actually, I want to use that as a little segue, because as you know, we lost a titan in our city, and you're having an event coming up on the 8th, and I, again, appreciate you for what you're doing for community and just for creating a space where we can acknowledge our brother Egbert Gay, because losing him in the city, it was such a huge impact, and it's still being felt. It's still definitely.
Oh my goodness, yes. When I wrote my press release about the Spice Island Cultural Festival, I said, now, where do I send this in the community? So I had to go on constant contact and get all my community people that I know to push this out, because
that's it. That's
you
it.
know. But the media,
Egbert was our go-to, was our community go-to.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really going to be missed. So on Saturday, July the 8th, at Vinette Park in Little Burgundy, we'll be honoring Egbert within the festival, because Egbert was a major part of the Spice Island Cultural Festival. A lot of people didn't know that he was born in Grenada.
I always thought he was Trinidadian, you know. It's only at the funeral I was like, I always thought he was Trinidadian.
Yeah, he grew up in Trinidad. He left Grenada when he was about 7 years old.
Okay.
And grew up in Trinidad, but he always went back to Carriacou, with the sister island for Grenada. And he told me he loves Carriacou. So it's such a great loss, but we are going to honor him within the festival. He was a sponsor of the Spice Island Festival since inception. This is our 6th year. So we've partnered with CJD, and some of their hosts are going to be coming on. Dan Delmar is looking after that part. We have people like Craig Sauvé, who is the city councillor for the Southwest, where we are having the event. He will be there. There's a few people that will be entertaining during the segment of speaking, doing tributes. So it's going to start at from 3 to 4. We've got Steel Band. Fatima Wilson will be playing. Rowan Higgins will be doing her poetry that she wrote about Egbert. She performed it at the funeral, so she's going to be doing it again.
Anybody who missed that presentation, that was bang on. Kudos to Rowan. But anyways, you already know she is one of the writers in our city that definitely deserves mad accolades. Like, she's doing great things. So that is awesome. But you said from 3 to 4. The event is not from 2 to 4 though.
No. The event starts at 1. Okay. Well, at 12 actually. Goes right up till 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, that's what I was about to say.
Egbert's tribute is from 3 to 4.
Okay.
Egbert's tribute is from 3 to 4. We put it within the festival.
I love it.
And then we will continue on. We've got Calypsonians coming from Grenada. We have Ledneck. He is a jab artist. You know that thing.
Of course.
West Can is gonna love him.
Of course.
He's coming along with, of course, Doggies is performing. We've got a few Calypsonians. Squeezy, who is an old-time Calypsonian, but a pioneer in the Calypso world. And the Ministry of Culture is sending Squeezy and Ledneck up to Montreal to perform for us. So we hope people come out and support them.
With the work that West Can is doing in terms of just bringing attention to, what Carnival is in terms of mass music and movement, I was able to participate in a workshop that they did talking about Calypso, and the thing is, again, thank you for creating this platform to give Calypsonians a space, to give them a stage, a platform, because it's like we don't acknowledge them enough, and with their contribution again to the culture, contribution to the community, it's huge. You know what I mean? So the more we can create these type of opportunities, and the more we can create these platforms, it's awesome. So again, thank you, Gemma, just for creating these spaces for the people in the community.
Oh my God. The Spice Island Cultural Festival, I should give you just a little history. It was started in 2017 by our honorary council who passed away also, which was really, really shocking to the community. That's Leonard Warwood Jr. And yeah, he was the honorary council for Grenada in Montreal.
I remember that, yeah.
Yes. After we did the first year in 2018, a few months after, he died.
Wow.
So we said, no, we have to continue this. This is his legacy.
I love that.
And he worked so hard to put this together for Grenada, to showcase Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, the Spice Island. So we said, no, we got to go. And it's been growing. And last year we had about 5,000 people in the park. And I know this year we're going to have a great time, a great crowd. We have a great lineup. We've got West Can dancers that are going to be performing. And the kids, the West Can kids, will be all dressed like shortney. And you know what shortney is.
Of course. Thank you. You lent me a shortney outfit last time for the West Can thing. Thank you. I represented well. I tried my best.
I said, who is this shortney?
Yeah. Exactly. No, so that's what it is. And also, so we didn't mention, so when people come there, so they're there for the day, there's usually you have vendors there, there's food for sale, there's things that we can support within the community as well.
That's right.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, we've got food vendors, we've got people doing arts and crafts, we have business people. Of course, Playmas will be there. We have a booth giving people information about the scholarship program. Badshaw is going to be there also, looking for mentors and families for kids,
Nice.
So there's a lot happening all day. We have a kids section also with bouncy castles, ice cream, popcorn, all the things that kids love. So there's a kids section also. And it's just going to be a great day. We just have to pray for good weather.
That's exactly
about it.
Yeah, we got to talk to Mother Nature, tell her give us a blind, make sure that the weather is on point. I'm definitely looking forward just to encouraging the community to come out and participate. As you guys know, like we were talking earlier on in the show about the OFC, we have a little fundraiser we're doing as well on the 8th. But we're strongly encouraging everybody who has passed through our spot to come out to Spice Island, because one, I love the fact that the price is great. It's a free event.
Free.
Right?
Just bring money to eat, because there's gonna be some great oil down there.
I can imagine. You see, that's what I'm talking about. So it's like, so people, I'm telling you guys, come on out. It's a day. This is what community is about. I remember back in the day when my mom used to bring us to 3 or 4 different community events in a day. That was just part of it. Just going from here to here, going to see this person, going to see that person. It's just part of the culture. That's just really what it is. I am looking forward to the time where we own our own grounds, own our own things, where we host our own activities. So we're not putting on activities at the same time. We're doing collaborative activities in one space, bringing the people out. I think that would be awesome. I'm optimistic. These are dreams that I'm sharing with the people. This is where I would like for us to go. I want us to own a huge space, a huge building that we own some land in the city where we can have our own outdoor events. Anyways, I'll digress on that. So for people who want to get in contact with Gemma, they want to come out to the event, or they even just want to support the organization. They want to support Playmas, and they want to be a part, either a volunteer or to help with anything you guys are doing. How can they reach you?
Well, we have a website. They can. There's a lot of information on the website, which is spiceislandculturalfestival.com. We've got a Facebook page, same thing, Spice Island Cultural Festival. The phone number, if they want to reach out, To me, it's 514-620-6612. So there's, lots of
Wait,
information.
I need to do that number one more time. You just gotta slow it down one more time for people. Sometimes they're listening on the radio, they want to write it down. You ain't a little quick. Let's give them one more time. So it's 514
620 6612.
All right, that's an easy one. 6612. 620-6612. Shoot, I'm a West Islander. That 620 sounds like a West Island number. I used to be 626.
It is a West Island number. It's my number.
Wow, you see? So guys, you guys are hearing it straight off the press. You guys can connect with Gemma directly. She's giving you guys her personal contact for you guys to be able to reach her and connect with her, because she is really about the community. So that's really what it is, guys. Gemma, did you have anything else that you wanted to mention before we close up?
Well, just want to say that our theme is Grenada to the World, and we want everybody to explore the wonders of the Spice Island.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Gemma, like I said, and I've been saying throughout the interview, actually I've said it to you before. Again, I definitely appreciate what you're doing for the community. We're in a time right now where we have to give people their flowers now, acknowledge them for what they're doing now. We're in a weird time on the planet, so I definitely want you to know I appreciate you, Gemma. I appreciate what you're doing for the community. I'm definitely giving you your flowers now, and I'm just looking forward to continuing to encourage and to support. And I strongly recommend that the community stand behind what you're doing, support what you're doing. Just continue to help Playmas to grow and to represent the culture for the community. So thank you again, and we appreciate you. All right.
Oh, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Really, really much appreciated.
Kings and Queens, this was the Empower Hour with Pharaoh Freeman, Queen Kaya, and Gina the Great. We are on live every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. and broadcasting Thursday mornings at 7 a.m. on CKUT 90.3 FM. Hopefully you got your dose of entertainment, enlightenment, and empowerment. Subscribe and watch us on empowermtl.com and email us at empowermtl@gmail.com to anonymously be featured on our What's the Tea Mail segment. Stay blessed, black, and highly favored.